and I'm coming to you today with the promised review on the BB cream. I went crazy 2 weeks ago and I bought this despite my being broke, and I have enjoyed it ever since. Just a very brief introduction as to what a BB cream is. It's not something that the Western world, especially in the Caribbean, know about. From my research, I found out that BB cream stands for beauty balm in this case, or in the Eastern culture, blemish balm, where it originated. It was previously created by doctors as a balm or as a treatment for burn victims to heal scarring, etc. This was back in the early 1950s, 60s approximately. I'm not 100% sure what the details, but something around there. Since then, our sisters in the eastern side of the world have been using it and swear by it, and it's only within the past year or two have some of the major companies decided to make their own version of the BB cream. First, this is the Maybelline Dream Fresh BB cream in deep sheer tint, of course, which I am, well, maybe even darker than that. And it is supposed to be an 8-in-1 beauty balm. It's supposed to blur imperfections, enhance, brighten, adjust the skin tone, smooth, hydrate. It has an SPF of 30 and it has 0 oils or other heavy ingredients. I will put it on, I'll give you a demonstration, but first let me show you how the color. I don't know if you can see that. It's a bit runny. It's very gelatinous in texture. It's very smooth. There you go. If you rub it, it looks lighter than my skin tone, but it actually does blend in. I've used it over the past week just to test to see if I like it or not, and I'll show you. The first time we tie back my hair. The mirror is right below the camera, so if you see me looking below the camera, that's where I'm looking. This is my initial application. Now let me tell you my observations over the past week. When you first put it on, it goes on very smooth, and I rub my face, none of it comes off on my finger, which I find to be excellent. It gives your face a very dewy look, which is what friends have told me when they say, oh, you look glowing. One friend made a joke about me being pregnant, but that's not funny. However, I do live in Trinidad, and it over the past few weeks has been quite hot. It does not stop you from sweating at all, and I sweat. I am a sweater. I go to the gym, and within about 15 minutes I am drenched in sweat. So spending about 10 to 15 minutes in the sun on my way to and from school, I do sweat. However, once I blot my face with tissue, none of it actually comes off in the tissue, or very little comes off in the tissue, and you keep your appearance. To me, I have lasted about 8 hours. I've gone to school, come back home with this on. But what I do, I apply some finishing powder. Finishing powder I apply is the Black Opal finishing powder oil control formula in deep. And so I will show you what I do right now. Need to stop saying that. So what I do, use my powder brush. And I put it on a bit heavier than I normally would. I don't know, it's been said that it's possibly the sunscreen, the titanium dioxide in the cream that gives you the dewy appearance, but it also makes you look a tad bit shiny if you go out without it, in my opinion. So I usually just use a light finishing powder over my face, and that's it. I have what I've been told that I have dry skin by various makeup artists. I've had dry patches in the past, etc., but over the past few months I have been moisturizing my skin during the day with a normal moisturizer with at least SPF 15 to 30, and at night I use grapeseed oil and vitamin E oil on my face. So I actually have not seen those dry patches appear since, but since I've been using this, I kind of forgot that I have dry skin and made me think that I have oily skin, because your face does feel moisturized is a politically correct term. It feels very moist. Like if I wear it after about 3 or 4 hours, I feel like my face is oily, but then when I look, it's not oily, it's just this dewiness that makes people believe that you aren't wearing makeup, because I don't like the matte finish that makeup gives, because it looks unnatural, whereas this looks a lot more natural to me. What else can I say? It hasn't caused any major breakouts. You saw my before and after. 1 or 2 fine bumps, but I actually think it's due to my hair and not the makeup, because it's only in that area. I don't generally get massive breakouts, but if something's reacting negatively with me, I will get 1 or 2 bumps. But so far nothing, and I've actually used this just about every single time I've left home since I've purchased it. It's easy to remove. I haven't had any issues. I just at night I use a face scrub and then I wash afterwards, and it's been fine. I haven't had any issues removing it. Overall, I would give this a 4 out of 5 stars, just because the feeling of it gives you an oily feeling after a while, and apparently you're supposed to reapply every 2 hours, which ain't nobody got time for that. So I just use the finishing powder and it lasts me throughout the day. I don't work in AC, so those that work in AC may actually fare a lot better than I do. And I do a lot of walking around in the sun, etc., sweating, heat, 34-degree days, etc. The makeup I usually use when I do use makeup is the Revlon Color Stay Combination Oily Skin. I don't know why I use that, because I bought this before I realized I had dry skin. In 450 Mocha. This is usually my color. Thank you for listening to my very rambling review of the BB cream. Any other questions or comments? If you've used it, you could give me your opinion, because I'd like to hear the opinion of somebody with oily skin using this product in the Caribbean. I've watched a lot of reviews of people using it in the US, but it's a totally different climate. That's why I like watching vloggers from the Caribbean and how they use products and how their skin and how they react to products in the Caribbean, hair and skin alike, because to me it's different, having lived in both UK, US and here. So yeah, if you have a response to this, please post it. Thank you. Bye.